It's been 84 years. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back on Roblox Assassin because Roblox Assassin has had an update. I know, that's crazy. It's been forever. We have not had an update on Assassin since, I think, Valentine's Day. I think Valentine's Day did have like a little event, nothing huge. I was gonna make a video on that event, but I don't think I did. So yeah, I don't think I made a video on Assassin since Christmas. So you know, we're back at it. The Halloween event is here, and it is honestly a pretty good event. There is quite a bit to it. So there are some new maps here. We have the workforce map right here, and they also brought back the institution. You guys might remember that map. It was back in 2018, but it wasn't called institution. It was actually called the asylum. So if you guys remember the asylum map, if you're an OG assassin player, you might remember the asylum. And yeah, it is back in action, believe it or not. And as you can see, the game just got like a fresh coat of paint, especially with the lighting. Just this game looks really good now, just with this lighting. It honestly looks awesome. Yeah, here's the institute right here. You can see that this literally is just asylum from 2018. That's really cool. Another thing this update brought back is infection mode. So every few rounds you will actually play infection, which is super cool. So there is a bonus round now. Please just keep that in the game. Just don't vault it. Do not pull a Nicholas and remove infection. Bonus rounds are super cool. I think all of them should come back. But like, I don't know, at least keep infection. There's no reason to remove it. Competitive mode is a thing. I've been grinding it a little bit. I don't think I'm gonna get the leaderboard. You know, I don't feel like it. But these knives are cool, and I will die on that hill. Like, these knives, they've been getting way too much hate, all right? They've been getting too much slander, if you will. These are cool. I like them. Like Rainbow Nova, it's weird, but it's a good weird. You know what I mean? And other than that, you know, we have the typical Halloween shindig right here. We got the old battle pass. We got the cases right here, and we have some crafting to craft. So that's going to be pretty cool. You know, normally with these events, I start off with the battle pass, but you know what? This time around, I'm feeling an unboxing. We're going to start with an unboxing this time. We'll do the battle pass at some point, but I don't know. I just want to start with an unboxing this time around, especially since it's been so long since I've played Assassin. So yeah, here's what we got in the cases. It's the same old from last year. We got a low priced case with an exotic in here. Got a 4% chance. We got the leech exotic right here. And then we have the skeleton case, bit of a higher price, but we do have a 16% chance of an exotic and a 4% chance to get a mythic right here, Plague Hunter. That looks awesome. We might get that. We'll have to see what happens. So yeah, you know, drop some likes if you're excited for this unboxing, and maybe it'll give me some luck, and let's get into it. Now, like always, we are going to go ahead and start off with the lower priced case, mainly because I want the commons in here. You actually can't get the commons in the skeleton case, so that is one of the reasons why I typically start off with the infected case. You know, let's just get the commons out of the way, because we're going to be opening a lot of skeleton cases and there'll be no commons to be had. But, you know, I would like to get that exotic as well. We're starting off with a legendary. Okay, for our first case, we got the broken mirror. That's pretty good. I'm a fan of that. And, you know, these cases are just 1 key each, which is really nice. But the more expensive case is 3 keys, so we have to keep that in mind. And there is our first common, the carved pumpkins. We don't need the exotic quite yet, although I haven't seen it yet, so that's a good sign. Nope, it's another legendary though, so we're definitely having quite a bit of luck. You know, the legendary is a 10% chance, which is not awful odds, but you know, it is kind of rare. And of course, the exotic is a 4% chance, so that is a 1 in 25. And given how many keys I have, that's honestly not that bad. However, I might switch to the skeleton case before I get this exotic. I don't know. It depends on the luck. I might get the exotic relatively soon. There's our first dupe of the day. We got a second gnomies. Is that just gnomes on a knife? I didn't really register. That did not register that was a knife in this game. Well, that's cool. You know, we take those. We pass the exotic twice, so we're not going to get it in this case. We are instead going to get a rare. I think that's our first rare. We got growth. Okay, I guess there's like some vines on that knife and it's growing. Okay, yeah, I guess that makes sense. Hey, what do we got? Are we gonna get the exotic? I don't see it yet. Nope, it's gonna be another common. So for context, it's a 4% chance. So the exotic can show up twice in this wheel. It can show up twice. If we pass it twice, then it's not going to come back around. So if we, we saw it once, but if we don't see the exotic at all, that's typically a good sign, honestly. There's another carved pumpkins. We're still missing some of the commons, I believe. I don't think we've gotten these 2 commons yet, but we've gotten both legendaries, which is honestly kind of nuts. I don't know how to feel about that, honestly. Okay, we passed the exotic twice, so we're not going to get it this time around. We're going to get another growth. Can we get, like, some different knives, dude? Like, there's some commons in here that I haven't gotten yet that I would really like to get my hands on. That would be really nice, to be honest. Okay, we passed the exotic once. We're going to get another carved pumpkins, and there's the exotic right there. That's kind of nuts. This exotic is definitely teasing me. I don't think you need this exotic for crafting, so, like, it's not that big of a deal. There's another new knife right there. Vampiric? That's cool. That's a cool knife. I like it. Vampiric. All right, come on. Give me those commons. I just want to get these commons out of the way. You guys know how it is. Like, you don't need to give me these rares. I will get plenty of rares later on, I assure you. But, I really don't need those in my life right now. Okay, there is a new common right there. We take those every day of the week. Not really. We don't want that many commons. We just want one. One day of the week, we'll take some commons. We got the monster mouth, though. That's pretty cool. So we'll take those. And let's see if we can get that final common and maybe the exotic in the process. Nope, we're just getting a dupe common. And there's a common I need right there. What's it called again? Shade Watcher. That's a cool name for a knife. I like it. Okay, so we saw the exotic once. It can come back around. And there is the Shade Watcher. Okay, there we go. So we have all the commons. All right, you know what? I'm going to open up a few more boxes to see if we can get the exotic in here. Maybe we'll get it. I don't know. But I do want to move on to the skeleton case pretty quickly. I'm not going to lie. I want to focus on getting that mythic. There's a spooky lantern. That is a new knife for us. I'm going to do like 5 more boxes. I'm going to do 5 more boxes. I want to move on to the skeleton case because that's going to give me some exotics. And the more chances we can get for the mythic, the better. We're passing the exotic right there. We're not getting it. That is unfortunate. We were pretty close. Okay, but we need to stop actually because this is a round of infection and I just died. I did not have my hands on the keyboard, but infection is infection, and hopefully this round, stays in the game because, like, I don't know, man. I just like infection. I think it's really cool, really fun mode. And, if you guys played Assassin back then, you might remember some of the other bonus rounds. We had Free-for-All and Juggernaut and even Insanity. Let me guys know if you remember Insanity because that was super fun. I want those back in the game. I'm not going to lie. Anyway, that was infection right there. And hopefully winning that round of infection will give me some luck with the infected case. You know what I mean? So, don't see the exotic yet. Okay, we passed it once. Is it going to come back around? No, it isn't. We're just going to get some commons. How many keys are we at? Okay, few more boxes of this, but I want to move on to the next case because I want to get those exotics. We should get those exotics. It's a 16% chance, really not hard to get those exotics if you have enough keys, 16% chance is pretty good. I mean, we started off with 2 legendaries. And you're less likely to get the legendaries in here than you are to get the exotics in the skeleton case. So we're definitely at good odds when it comes to getting those exotics. Speaking of exotics, are we going to get it? Nope, we're going to get another legendary right there. Alrighty then, it is what it is, I suppose. Alright, this is going to be our last box for now. Maybe I'll go back to it later. And there we go. We actually ended up getting the exotic. That was actually my last case. That was not scripted or anything, I swear. But we actually got the last thing right there. And I think we actually got everything in this box already. We got everything in this box, which is great. So, we got a lot more keys to go going into the skeleton case. But, let's go ahead and check out the exotic real quick. Let's see what we just pulled. Here it is, the Leech Exotic. This looks pretty interesting. Let's see how it looks. So yeah, here's the knife right here, and it's basically just supposed to be a leech. We got the tail as a handle right here, and then here's the leech itself. It's got some teeth, and then the knife section is the tongue of the leech. So pretty spooky knife, honestly, but it looks really cool. I like the concept of it. And yeah, it's literally just a leech as a knife, and it works out pretty well. Big fan of this knife. Looks cool. Pretty good for Halloween. Anyway, cool. We got everything in this case. We're gonna go ahead and move on to the skeleton case. 3 keys. We should get these exotics with relative ease. It's a 16% chance. Really shouldn't be that bad. We got the mythic here, and we do have some new legendaries and rares as well. I believe the Skelly Trio and the Chain Knife, I believe, are also exclusive to this case. So let's open up these bad boys and let's see what we get. The Mythic is a 4% chance, so it's the same chances as getting the Leech, and we are starting off with a rare. But no worries, we got plenty of keys. I might be able to open like maybe 40, maybe a bit less than 40. But again, you know, getting the Mythic is a 1 in 25 chance. So we have pretty good odds to get the Mythic. We're not going to get it this time. We're going to pass it, and we're going to go right next to it, and we're going to get another rare. But we were pretty close, which I would like to say is a pretty good sign. Okay, we're going through it again. We passed the Mythic, and we are going to get another rare. And it's the same rares that I have. Well, I already got Skelly Trio, so I have all the rares available right now. But, you know, I would really like some of those exotics. It's a 16% chance, and we're already getting the Mythic, dude. We got the freaking Mythic. Oh my god, that is pretty rare. We got the Mythic before anything else. That's honestly pretty nuts. Like, wow. Okay, well, I guess we'll go ahead and check out the Mythic Knife, if I can find it. Here it is, the Plague Hunter. This looks really cool. And here it is. And this is basically a Plague Doctor as a scythe, which is pretty cool. If you guys know those Plague Doctors with, like, those masks and the long noses, this is basically what it's supposed to represent. You can see the top half right here. You can see the eye here as well. You can see that around here we have some needles. So that's what Plague Doctors used back in the day. And yeah, overall, pretty cool Mythic Knife. I would have liked an effect with it. I don't know. Maybe like some black fire in the middle right here. Like something in the middle right here would make for a pretty cool effect. But yeah, overall, big fan of this Mythic Knife. And you know, we got plenty more exotics to get, which is pretty cool. And I am gonna want more of these mythics as we continue this unboxing, because we actually need quite a bit of these for the Dream Knife crafting right here. So I am gonna need a few more of them. Hopefully I can get like 2 more, because I do want to keep the Plague Hunter. If I get 1 more, I'll be able to actually craft the knife, but I won't be able to keep the Mythic itself. So hopefully I'll be able to get 2 more. We do have plenty of cases left, so it absolutely can happen. But you know, what I mostly want right now are these exotics, and we should get quite a few more of them, because, you know, we still have a lot of boxes to go, and it is a 16% chance. So we passed the Mythic, passing a lot of exotics. We're not going to get it twice. That's not going to happen, but we are going to get one of the exotics, the Arachnid Axe. So that is awesome. We already got another exotic. That is insane. There it is right there, the Arachnid Axe. Here it is on my side right here. It is basically a spider as an axe. I feel like it's better if I show it on my side. So you can see the spider right here in the middle, and then you can see its legs stretch out throughout the axe to make it look really nice. And then obviously all this extra stuff right here is basically just the spider's web. So it looks really cool. It's basically, you know, just a spider as an axe. This really reminds me of the spider mythic that we've had in the game for quite a while. I'm honestly kind of surprised that the Arachnid Axe was not like a crafting recipe that involves spider, you know what I mean? But either way, it's a really cool exotic. Let me hold it out for you guys right here. Here is what it looks like. Yeah, this looks really cool. You can see the spider right there. You can even see its teeth at the very bottom. Really cool knife. Big fan of this. But let's move on, because we've got plenty more to unbox. And, you know, we still got another exotic to worry about. And the more mythics we can get, the merrier for the crafting recipe. So we can always look forward to that. We passed the mythic once. We're going to pass that exotic, but that is a new legendary. We got the chained legendary. So there we go. So far, we have pretty much everything in this case, except for this exotic right here, the Scorpion Stinger. And there is something very interesting about the Scorpion Stinger that we'll get into in a little bit. But for now, we're just going to go ahead and continue unboxing and see what we can get from these cases. I would like to get that Scorpion Stinger. We're going to pass it this time around, unfortunately, and we're going to get more rares. That's to be expected. You know, we still got a lot of cases to go, and I already got the mythic. So far, this is a very successful unboxing. I'm definitely happy with how this is going. All right, we're gonna pass the mythic. We're gonna get another arachnid axe. I mean, okay, I guess I can't complain about that. But I don't even know if Arachnid Axe is really good for crafting, and, you know, I would really like that Scorpion Stinger if possible. Now, I can probably trade Arachnid Axe for Scorpion Stinger if I wanted to, but I don't know. I feel like Scorpion Stinger might have a bit higher demand. We're passing a lot of mythics. I don't know. Am I going to get lucky and get another mythic? Probably not, but it is very much possible. We still got plenty of cases left to go, so, you know, things are going quite well. These boxes take a long time to open just because of how big the inventory is. Is that the Scorpion Stinger? Yes, it is. There we go. So now we have everything in the box. I am going to want to get some dupes of these, but we did get the exotic, the last one that we needed, the Scorpion Stinger. So there it is. That is going to look freaking awesome right now, because I think I got a wrong player, so I should be able to show it off, and I died. Thank you for killing me. That's great. So yeah, here it is on my side right here. It looks pretty cool. As you can see, it's literally just a Scorpion Stinger as a knife, but there's something pretty interesting about this knife. A couple things, actually. First and foremost, you can see that this knife actually points forward, which is pretty cool, because most of you guys know that most of the knives point straight upwards, but you can see that this one points forward, so that's pretty cool. I think we have had some other knives like this that point forward, or at least a different direction. I know that Neptune sort of goes diagonal, and I think Cookie Karambit sort of goes backwards, if that makes sense. So I don't know if we really have one that points directly forwards like this. But yeah, this knife does point in a pretty unique direction. It doesn't point straight up. So right off the bat, this knife is pretty unique. But there's actually something else about this knife. If we take a look at the crafting, you can actually craft the Steel Stinger right here. Looks pretty cool. Now, normally I would save crafting recipes for future videos, but I mean, come on, this is clearly just a reskin of the same knife, so I might as well craft it. But what's interesting about this knife is the recipe itself. So I'll go ahead and craft it for you guys in this video. Now, obviously, first and foremost, you need the Scorpion Stinger. That's not too surprising. Naturally, you would need this knife. You're also going to need the Damascus knife. So this knife you can get through, I believe, case 1, as well as the time shop. This is a pretty easy common to get. You can probably find it in the time shop within like a few days for like, you know, 100 coins, or just, you know, open some case 1s. You'll probably get the Damascus pretty quickly. Overall, really easy knife to get. But then there's this common right here, the spider web. So luckily I have a lot of these, but this is a very interesting knife, especially for a crafting recipe like this. The spider webs was actually a common back in Halloween 2018, and you actually need one of these if you want to craft the Steel Stinger. So this is really interesting. Now again, luckily I have a lot of these, but you know, these spider webs right here, they're honestly pretty freaking valuable. They were really hard to find, so yeah, if you do not have this knife in your inventory already, then you're gonna have to trade someone for it. And again, this knife is old. Like, this knife is 5 years old, and you need it for a crafting in this event, which is kind of crazy. This is a bold move. I think a lot of people are not happy about this. I'm a fan of it. I don't know if this is something I want for future events, but I admire the bold move. Like, hold on. Let me just see how valuable this knife is real quick. So on Zickor's value list, it is right now 8 exotics, which is kind of crazy. Although I think it was 1 exotic before the event dropped. I think it went up to 8 just because of this crafted recipe. But even so, this was worth 1 exotic, and that is a lot. And it's going to be worth even more now. And I believe it's also the same on the cube values list. It is also 8, but the other commons around it I believe are worth 1. So yeah, generally the same thing. You know, it's typically 1 exotic, and now it's 8. So yeah, good luck getting these if you don't have them. Luckily I have quite a few of them, so let's go ahead and craft the Steel Stinger. Why not? Again, you know, this is just a reskin of the exotic we just got. Like, I'm not gonna make a separate video on it. That seems a bit redundant. So there it is right there. There's the Steel Stinger. And yeah, there it is on my side right there. It's basically just a dark version of the Scorpion Stinger. So there you have it. Anyway, back to the unboxing. We still got plenty more boxes to open. If I could get a second Scorpion Stinger, that'd be nice, because you know, I just crafted my old one away. So if we could get another Scorpion Stinger, that would be awesome. And if I could get another Mythic, that would be awesome. But right now I'm just getting more Legendaries, which I guess is fine. Especially because I'm getting Chained, which is the, you know, that's a Legendary exclusive to this box. So obviously it's going to be a little bit more rare than the other Legendaries. Not by much, but, you know, it's honest work. And we are going to get a rare. I feel like it's been a while since we've gotten a rare, so, you know, fair enough. Although I am pretty limited in what I can trade. I have limited my trades quite a lot because of the duping incident back like early January. There was a duping incident, and since then, I've sort of made it a personal policy of mine to just not trade in this game because I don't want any dupes. I want no dupes in my inventory, at least until the issue is addressed, because Prisman did say that he was going to take care of the dupes somehow. I don't know how. I don't know what he's gonna do, but I'm gonna at least wait for that response regarding the dupes before I trade again. So I've mostly just been not trading because if I never trade, then I'll never have any dupes. My inventory is pure. But I am gonna make, you know, some exceptions. Ooh, we got the Scorpion Stinger right there. There we go. So we got that exotic back. That's pretty cool. But yeah, I have made some exceptions for trading. I'm perfectly fine with just trading, like, you know, normal exotics, normal tier 1s, because those are obtainable anyway. So, like, you know, who cares if I trade for, like, you know, a duped Doombringer? I don't really think that's going to affect anyone. Is that the Mythic right there? Yes, sir! We got the Mythic once again. There we go. That is our second Plague Hunter. So we can definitely craft the Dream now, although I do need another Doombringer, so I'm not out of the woods just yet. I actually only have one Doombringer, and I have coins right here, and I'm hoping for Doombringer to show up in this shop one of these days. It is in this case right now for a 2% chance. It probably wouldn't be too hard to get. But, no, I'm going to keep opening these up. I am very much welcome to a third Plague Hunter. I am not against that whatsoever because, again, I can craft away my current ones, but I wouldn't be able to keep the Mythic itself. So I would definitely like a third Plague Hunter if that is quite alright. 2 in a row? Oh my goodness, dude. I just got 2 in a row. That is absolutely nuts. I got 2 in a row. Like, it's a 4% chance. So that's not like super crazy, but that's still kind of nuts. Anyway, honestly, the optimal thing to do right now is to go for case 2. But I'm not going to. I'm going to keep opening these skeleton cases. I might go back to the infected case for a little while just to see what happens. Maybe if I get another Scorpion Stinger, then, you know, I'll have like at least 2 of each exotic. Then maybe I could go for the leech, another leech. That'd be pretty cool to get. And with how many keys we have, it is not out of the question to get a 4th Plague Hunter. That is not out of the question. I don't think it's gonna happen. I mean, I literally just got 2 in a freaking row, which was kind of nuts. And we're getting another one. Dude, that is insane. We got another Plague Hunter. I think I have like a 5 now or 4. I don't know, dude. That's kind of nuts. Yeah, I have 4 of them now, which is insane. So now I even have like an extra to potentially trade away for something else. I mean, I'm fine with trading away some of these Halloween knives because like there's no way that they were duped, so I don't really have to worry about that. Anyway, I mean, let's just keep going at it. Let's see how many more I can get. I'm hoping for another Scorpion Stinger. That'd be really nice. Someone's telling me to craft the Phantom Cleaver. I don't have enough Doombringers. I need to get another Doombringer. And I also want a 3rd Doombringer so that I can actually like keep the knife itself, preferably. And nevertheless, we're definitely saving that for a future video anyway. So I'm not gonna craft that right away. I just crafted this Steel Stinger right away because like it's a reskin anyway. Like I'm not gonna make a whole nother video on just like a slight reskin of Scorpion Stinger. But that crafted recipe is definitely worth talking about because, man, spider webs for this recipe is nuts. Like, I'm curious how many people are gonna craft that. Anyway, we're gonna open up a few more of these. I don't really know how many I'm gonna open, but maybe I could save like 25 cases for infected and I should have pretty good odds to get another leech. We're getting another arachnid axe. I think I have like 4 of these at this point. So honestly, I might just move on, and if I want another Scorpion Steel, I could probably just trade for it. It's not that big of a deal. And there's our next Scorpion Stinger right there. That is awesome. And there's our next Scorpion Stinger right there. That is awesome. Okay, so I have at least 2 of everything. Let's go for another leech. You know, why not? Let's go for another leech. Let's see what happens. Let's test my luck. See if we can get another leech so that we can have 2 of them. even though I'm pretty sure these aren't all that useful for crafting, so it's nothing really to write home about. But right now, we're just gonna get some rares with no exotic in sight. Yeah, we have 40 keys left. That is insane. We've had such a crazy unboxing. I think this unboxing might even be more lucky than last year's, because last year we had a pretty crazy unboxing as well, and we got a lot of mythics. But I think we only got 3. I think we only got 3. We did not get 4, that's for sure. And there is the leech right there, dude. Oh my goodness. We got another one with 38 keys to spare. So there we go. We have like 2 of everything. I don't know. I mean, I guess I just keep opening the skeleton cases now because I can keep getting leech. But I don't really think it's going to be that crazy of a knife. It's not really going to be all that useful for crafting. And like Plague Hunter, you need that for crafting. I'd imagine that might have kind of high demand. I'd imagine some people are going to want to trade for that. So I guess we're just sticking with more skeleton cases. Again, it's probably more optimal to go for Doombringer, but at the same time, I can get Doombringer in the time shop, and it's about to reset, honestly. So I might server jump pretty soon and see if I can get that Doombringer. And, you know, if not, no rush, because we do have some other things in the event. You know, I'm not rushing to craft this dream knife just yet, but it would be nice to have everything I need. Honestly, I might only be able to open 1 Doombringer, and I'm gonna want, like, at least 2 of them, because I only have 1 of them right now. So to keep the Doombringer, I might need 2 of them. So yeah, honestly, I might just want to go for case 2 here. That honestly just seems like the most rational play. I'm just sort of holding out right now to see if I can get another Plague Hunter, but I doubt we have that kind of luck at the moment. I think we've used up all of our luck. I might just have to open a few case 2s to see what we get there, honest to God. All right, we're not getting anything interesting right now. Let's open up a few more, and then maybe I can open up like 10 case 2s and try my luck with the Doombringer, but it is a 2% chance, so it's harder to get the Doombringer than it is to get the Plague Hunter. Like, it's twice as rare, actually. And speaking of the mythic, we're gonna pass it. That's a bit of a bro moment, but like, I have 4 of them already, so I can't complain. Yeah, we're not even getting any exotics anymore. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I think the luck ran out with this case. We're not even getting exotics. I'm gonna do 1 more box on here, and we're gonna open up case 2 and see if we can get that Doombringer. We probably won't. The chances are pretty low with only 10 cases. But, you know, you miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. We're ending it with a 5th mythic, dude. Okay, we're done. We're done. We have 5 of the mythics, dude. That is insane. That is a good way to end it. Let's move on to case 2 because I need to be stopped. Like that. That's basically it. I need to be stopped. So we're going to open up 10 of these case 2s. See if we can get that Doombringer that we need to craft the Dream Knife. And yeah, it is not in sight. So it's a 2% chance. If we pass the Doombringer at any point, then we're not going to get it. That's just how it works when it's only a 2% chance. So yeah, I saw a bit of orange here, so we're not going to get it this time. We're going to get an illusion. Not much to say about these knives. They're pretty standard. You can get this in the timed shop pretty easily. However, there are some knives in here that are pretty important for crafting. We have the prism right here, and I believe you need a couple of those for, yeah, this here. You need the prism, you need 1 of these, and you also need 2 roughs, and I believe both of these are in case 2, if I'm not mistaken. So you need a lot of case 2, because you need the exotic in here, and then you need some of the commons in here, and then, you know, you also need 3 freaking beam cores. I didn't mention that. You need 3 beam cores, which is a mythic in the elite case, and it's a 2% chance. And even if you hit that 2% chance, there's like 2 other mythics you can get. So yeah, that's probably the hardest part of the crafting. We're gonna pass a Doombringer. That made me sad. But yeah, you need 3 of these. I think I have like 6 beam cores, so I'm good for this, which is why I haven't mentioned it. But yeah, people are kind of desperate for beam cores right now. I'm not gonna lie, because again, you need 3 of them if you want to craft this Dream Knife. This Dream Knife is not easy to get. All right, and I think we're getting that legendary right there, the Rainbow Leopard. I've always liked this knife. Like, that's a really cool legendary. And then I think in this case is also the Chaos Marble, which is pretty cool. Okay, we passed the exotic. I'm just gonna skip. Oh, there's the Chaos Marble. We summoned it. That's pretty cool. Anyway, we don't have a lot of cases left, but overall, successful unboxing. I mean, 5 freaking mythics, dude. Like, what the heck? Yeah, so we got 4 keys left. As you guys know, I would like to keep a key for myself because, you know, the key is a knife. So I would like to have a key in my inventory. So we're going to open up 3 more of these. This is the 3rd to last case. Can we get that Doombringer? I don't know. It'd be kind of nice. Let's see what we get. Haven't seen it yet. We got the freaking Doombringer, dude. Are you kidding me? That is insane. We got the Doombringer I needed, and the time shop is about to refresh. You know what? Let's wait this 1 minute. Let's wait this 1 minute for the time shop. Let's see what we get. Okay, so the time shop just reset. There is Doombringer right there. I'll take that. Thank you very much for that Doombringer. Very much appreciated. And let's go ahead and buy these keys because I don't know what else am I going to do with these coins. Now I can open 2 skeleton cases if I get 1 more key. So, I guess I'll just hang out for a bit, I guess. I don't know. Alright, fellas, let's wrap this up. 2 more skeleton cases. What are we getting? Maybe an exotic, not impossible, or we could just get a couple rares. The sky's the limit at this point. And that limit is, rares, apparently. And there are 2 rares. Alright, kind of anticlimactic, but, you know, we take it. I was not expecting to get that Doombringer. And we're good. We can craft that dream now. So that's cool. That is exciting. Look forward to that. But we do have quite a bit to go first. You know, we got this lovely battle pass here that I would at least like to complete. And there's also a bundle on sale. Haven't mentioned that. There's a bundle right here. We got some cool exotics with it. I don't know. If you guys want a video on that, let me know. So yeah, cool event. Bye.